Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sunless C, where last time we helped the clearly not insane tobacconist fulfill his lifelong dream of creating a cigar that can be smoked underwater for reasons, and in the process bloodied our hands and burdened our consciousness just a little bit more, but you know, at this point, oh well. And yeah, now we can't really do anything anymore here, and I never actually checked out probably most of the options that popped up as we progressed the tobacconist's quest. So, sorry about that. But honestly, I was a little bit overwhelmed with just the number of options, and I should have tried them all, but I can't really easily do that anymore, and you know, it's fine. One thing, speaking of trying things though, is or something I wanted to check out is this option with the white molyflower. Take away delusions, but how does it work? I mean, yeah, I'm curious about that, but really I'm just curious about, well, what we're gonna get here in terms of flavor text, I suppose. But ultimately I want to keep the one molyflower that I have to possibly use in the hut. See if we can solve that place, maybe, if we ever find ourselves back there. I mean, we're gonna be in the area, so I guess I might as well. Unfortunately, this has only a 39% chance to succeed, so yeah, we failed. And that used up the molyflower as expected. I did gain a souvenir though, so which we no longer need as far as I can tell. Anyway, study and insights. She draws the creature in both its appearances, right, as a flower and as a fish. Yep, it literally says there, as a fish and as blossom. Afterwards, she gives you an account of how it works, but you understand perhaps one sentence in 10. When you ask her to explain a second time, she takes off her hat and glares at you. Okay, so it was not success. Chances were not about her succeeding in finding out how it works, but us understanding her. Interesting. Anyway, let's try that again, because that is obviously a little bit unsatisfying. What else can we do? Could actually, I definitely thought about using some of my many secrets, not quite as many as I could have, but still many, to boost some attributes. I mean, obviously we're kind of lacking both in the Veils and Pages compartment, although honestly, Pages, yeah, sure, would help me get more secrets maybe, but I feel like we're past the point where that would really make much of a difference. We still get secrets, or get fragments here and there, mostly as quest rewards, but not really from exploration anymore, or not nearly as many as we used to. So I think there's really no point. If I can boost Veils, maybe. I mean, obviously any attribute will come into play in skill checks, so it's still worth it in that regard. But I don't even know we can boost Pages. I think that's the one attribute we have no officer for. Or was it Veils? One of the two. I might also want to just increase Iron to maybe, you know, squeeze out an extra point of damage or two. If we have someone we can increase Iron with for free. It might be that everyone who increases Iron also takes some extra, you know, kind of payment in a way. And, you know, damaging the hull or things like that. Anyway, yeah, hearts. Sure, I could always boost hearts maybe back up to 100 if I wanted to. I guess I could do that. Blemigan, Molyflower. Okay, so I think we've probably tried everything else and we failed again. And we don't need to scroll down the list. There we go. Okay, and that gave us more secrets apparently because now we, or more fragments because now we got a secret. A study and insights. She draws the creature in both its appearances. I operate on desires, compulsions, requirements. Sometimes those compulsions are based in self-delusion, and that is where the molyflower might come in handy. Dull the pain of parting with a bad wish. Okay, is that any more enlightening? I suppose the game says yes, because that's worth 4 times the fragments. Which is a lot. That might be the biggest single fragment reward I've ever seen. So that's neat, and we technically could return to... I suppose I could always just keep a Scintillac to trade in for another Molliflower. But ultimately... Nah, I'm too lazy. I just want to, you know... take the one, do something useful with it, get rid of all the Scintillac. Not worry about having to, you know, lug that around with me. Plus, you know, I want to free up as much inventory as I possibly can for the engine endeavor that is coming up. So yeah. Anyway, that was the thing. Let me just, while I remember, I suppose, take a look. Yuga of Hearts, and all the way up to 150 now that you're upgraded. So that's neat. You give Veils, actually. Okay, so we do have an option for that. Up to 100, which, you know, should be plenty. Obviously, we can't even get there. You increase... Huh? Wait, what? That's new, isn't it? Or is it this? I don't remember this specifically. Also, she increases mirrors. I could boost that all the way to 100. I kind of like that. Ask her. Yes? Salt Song. Is this still the same option? You must have mastered the map. Okay. Never mind. I thought this was a new option, or, you know, worded differently. I mean, I could use 6 of my secrets to just get mirrors up to 100. Why not? She says, little, but each word is placed like a pin in a map. Cool. Well, that's just very convenient to do. Oh, wait. I mean, we're at 100 now, but she can keep boosting it because it really is only at 70-something. Yeah, but, you know, 100 up there just looks nice, so I'm gonna go with that. Who else do we have? Well, you. We have you for now, but, yeah. She increases iron. But that might wound me? It might hurt. You can't choose this option if you're badly wounded. I can't have more than 1 wound. I guess I currently don't have any? Okay, so there is not necessarily an extra cost, but a risk to it. Okay, hold on. You are just more hearts. Yes, I literally just used you. You are... what? Oh, invited to supper in your quarters. Down to 7. I want to say that we've done this before. We've had various meals with her. Or was it just tea and cookies? I don't know. Maybe I never did this. Maybe I never did try this option. But I'm gonna hold off until I am back at London and can just freely restock, basically. But I'll try to remember. Okay, you increase iron up to 100. The ship must be in good shape. Does this actually always damage me? No. Okay, so maybe I only thought it cost me something, but no. Right? 297 hull? Still the same. Okay, I guess I'll just go up to 80, maybe 85. We were definitely a lot higher at one point, but I lost a bunch of iron bonuses. Still 17 secrets. I mean, I obviously want to keep some just in case, but I'm going to go for 5 more here. And I guess I could boost hearts up to 100. Actually, probably go for some more veils instead. That was you? Yes. So you're down to 10 secrets now. We're at exactly 65. You know what? Let's go for 5 more. There you go. 5 secrets left, and, you know, we're going to be gaining some more. And now everything's, well, almost everything's boosted a bit across the board. Okay, yeah, probably should have done that a while ago, rather than just hoarding all those secrets kind of pointlessly. I mean, you never know what, when you suddenly find something that costs you 20 secrets or something. It could happen. I guess technically you can buy, what was it? Something or other for 10 secrets up at Irem, which I did at one point, and that was probably very, very inefficient. But anyway, let's save. Sure, why not? Let's do 103. And finally depart. Was there anything else? We did check out the Molliflower thing, but I held on to it, right? I still have it? Yeah, okay. Good. Right, and we used all or most of our secrets. I do want to have dinner with the Deviless again. Guess I could try that now, but no, it's fine. And from here, well, I guess the Grand Geode has been added as another step in our voyage, so let's head on down there. We're definitely going to be fine supplies-wise. Supplies and fuel-wise. I should go to the surface and maybe, actually, I guess since I reloaded, it's possible that the pirate boat is back in the area again, who I foolishly let get away last time. Oh, what's that? There she is. It's gonna cost me some time. Also, yeah, okay. It's hotkey number 6. I guess thankfully the game does not let you use one of the, you know, summoning items in combat, so there's no danger of accidentally using that. Yeah, okay, took a hit there, that's fine. Crippled, broken. Investigate the wreckage. And there she is again. Business is concluded. Okay, so why? There should be something different, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? She literally promised to pay us more, or, you know, whatever, than the Modiste had promised us. There has to be more to this quest line. Maybe when we revisit Gator's Morn. Surely there's got to be something. Because this is just disappointing. She didn't even pay us more than she usually would. In fact, I mean, that was kind of on the low end of what it could have been. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna hope that maybe there's a new interaction at Gator's Morn now. Still haven't quite given up hope of maybe recruiting the pirate poet herself as an officer. That would be actually really cool. Also, trying to think of a reason to visit Port Cavendish. Was there? Did we ever do anything with the key to the whatever Cage Gardens or whatever it was called? So I certainly can't remember that we did anything with that. But we're gonna be down this way and, you know, along the coast eventually. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. We have a few reasons to be back up here for our main quest. We want to definitely visit the Undercrow. And, well, Gator's Morn too, I guess. I suppose maybe I'm gonna take a kind of quick trip up here for Gator's Morn and Undercrow specifically, which is really not far from London at all. So that should be a very short trip, no matter what. Just take care of that. Well, assuming I can finish my business with the Almost Dead Man. Hopefully I'll either recruit him or find, I don't know, or he's gonna offer me some sort of alternative, perhaps. A replacement if he himself is not physically capable of joining the 7 anymore, which is kind of what I fear. But we'll see. And yeah, then I guess the next expedition is going to be the one that in which I'm going to explore most of, if not all of the remaining map, and definitely hope to find the King Eater's Castle to initiate, or to be able to, you know, initiate that final bit of the engine quest. Finally take care of that. But yeah, first, of course, finishing this trip, taking care of a few loose ends. Okay. Don't remember this place. This looks more like Iron Republic, which I suppose it's kind of adjacent to. Okay, Grand Geode. Parting with the dogged apprentice. He stands on the deck, staring at the glittering geode beyond the Royal Marines. His lips twitch. He has something to say. It's probably not going to be anything nice. I mean, I couldn't blame him. The apprentice's voice catches in his throat when he tries to speak. Finally, he takes a deep breath and manages to whisper. He'll make thousands more, just like the first one. He turns to you. Beads of sweat have gathered at his temples. I wanted to defy the laws of nature, but not like that, and now the Z will burn. Okay. The dogged apprentice dabs his forehead with a handkerchief, then brushes past you to join the bright-eyed people of the Grand Geode. Yikes. I mean, I don't know. Have we doomed the entire Anthrasy by helping the crazy tobacconist create his cigar? Is it really gonna have that big of an impact? Surely it's gonna be fine. I suspect no. Compile a port report. It's not a reason not to. But I don't think we want to do anything else here. Do we? I want to say this choice has led to strange results in the past. But I'm curious. I think it's also been... There have been a few different outcomes. Some maybe worse than others. So, you know. Let's see. The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. What do we get? We lose terror, gain a memory of distant shores. That's all. Okay. I want to say we've seen events where we lost crew members or stuff like that. Or had a wound cured, but it came at some sort of cost. Not sure if we've seen this specific event before. Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be as well lit as any study underneath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation. Classified, you know, but smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend one into the next. You find yourself nodding and then jerk suddenly awake, yeah, okay. And just what happens, what you find after you wake up is different every time. The Commodore is smiling, your cup is empty, you feel well, very well, a little euphoric even. Come back soon, he says softly. Yeah, or maybe it's just this entire kind of ominous tone that I misremembered as something bad actually happened. You know, surely, I'm sure something more, something weirder than just now has happened in the past. Either way, this one was fine, I guess. Losing some terror, sure. With any luck, yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have our port story opportunity back for the Iron Republic, just in case. I think we might be able to use it there to unlock the special shop, or change the kind of shop. I still don't fully understand how that place works. But, well, most importantly, we're going to drop off the tobacconist to get that guy off our ship and far away from us. It seems like a really good thing either way. And hopefully we'll be able to just pick up another shipment of hydrogen, was it? But we'll see. We can, apparently. Okay. That is going to take up 1 cargo space, but I think we can deal with that. Collect a shipment. No deposit is required. Whatever deal the monkeys have with the Republic considers them good for it. Okay, yeah, we'll go. We'll take that. I'm Republic. Parting with the crotchety tobacconist. He breathes in deeply and nods his approval. If I could wrap this place into a cigar, I'd be rich. Sure. Go for it, man. The crotchety tobacconist shakes your hand vigorously. I owe you my gratitude. This will be a fine place for us to produce more of those underwater beauties. By this time next year, should have the entire Z burning. Maybe quite literally, if the apprentice is right. He extracts a cigar from his seemingly bottomless case, but pauses before lighting it. Thank you again, my friend. To begin mass production of his underwater cigars. I'm sure this is not actually going to lead to anything horrible. You know, I've won supremacy the anarchists. Okay. Sure. Listen. Can't do that because I'm not terrified enough. Okay. Time ashore. Market of Hungers, the Cavalry Doctrine. Fund a Tittering Artificers Project. Wait, have I tried this before? Oh no, never mind. I've never bothered because this weapon is just too weird to actually use. The shop here for now is just Fire in the Belly, but that's gonna stay available. Cavalry Doctrine. I mean, I might as well, right? It's gonna cause a minor amount of terror. It's also... oh no, never mind. Okay, no, it changes to something else, but the fuel option always stays available. I don't really need more coffee, I don't think. I don't want to sell my soup or my supplies. Although they sell really well here. But, yeah, I can't really afford it. Plus, you know, it's really only 5. I suppose I could technically buy them cheaper than at London price, the London price. For a little bit more profit per unit, but, you know, it's fine. We're gonna go up to 10 fuel again, which should be plenty to get up to London, and there we're gonna get a bunch of free fuel for port reports. So yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, definitely good. This is always a bit awkward to depart because you're facing the opposite cliff there. But it's fine. From here we're gonna go to Abbey's Rock, which we haven't been back to in forever. But we should be able to, well, finally advance and possibly finish the Presbyterate Adventuress's quest, which should involve her getting killed, I guess, in some sort of spectacular and or otherwise, I don't know, worthwhile duel or something. And then, well, I guess she's just gonna be gone? Or maybe there's gonna be a way to, I don't know, save her after all, convince her that she does not need to die quite yet, and maybe she's gonna turn into an upgraded version of herself. Otherwise, we'll have to replace her, I suppose. We'll see. Okay, we got our port story back. Not that I know that we can actually use it at the Abbey, but I haven't been here in so long that I don't really remember what other options there were. Oh wow, we're almost out of food. That's not great. Can we kill this thing real quick? Not if it's running away from us. Although, this might be a waste because I'm not even sure it's gonna give us food when we kill it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That doesn't help, but I'm killing it anyway. Scoop it up. Oh, strange catch. That's not what I was hoping for. Oh well. Actually, supplies last us for a good amount. Plus, we always have the extra buffer of the full hunger meter, so no problem. Hey, there's a little crab. That one's definitely gonna give us food if I wanted to hunt it down, but that's fine. No shopping here. The sisters... Oh. Need provisions for the Feast of Saint Neot. Trade a strange catch for consignment of Scintillac, of all things. Trade supplies. Yeah. The other way around would be nice. Compile a port report. Knock at the iron-studded gates. Although you have no recent news. Oh. Have I ever delivered recent news here? Probably. Watch the convent. Offer a gift. This will reduce terror. Interesting. I have 16 of these. I mean, I can't just do that, I suppose. Suggest to the scarred sister that she might find a home here. Oh, interesting. They were neighbors of a kind to Hunter's Keep. Neighbors? I mean, not exactly neighbors, but perhaps she'd find some kind of peace here, or at least a way to keep occupied. Interesting. And then, of course, there's this thing. Okay, so there are a bunch more options here than I expected, which is cool, of course. Manual save, first and foremost. And now let's see. I mean, I have these strange catches that I have nothing to do with, and this is a way to use my my something awaits you. I'm not gonna trade supplies. Guess I'm gonna get the port report and check out this option. Nothing. Far away, a great bell tolls. Drizzle begins to fall. You sneeze. Cool. Thanks. Watch the convent. Oh, that uses my something awaits you, and does not clutter up my inventory with more Scintillac. Sure, let's see. Oh, cool. Exotic Refuse. I want to say that I've seen this exact event before. The convent is silent. A few lights prick its bulk. Bells sound the times of prayer. You're almost ready to give up when the side door opens. 4 nuns march out carrying something wrapped in a blanket and fling it into the sea. You creep down to examine it. It was likely unidentifiable even before the nuns used it for weapon practice. Now it leaks fluids from a dozen puncture wounds, but it still smells of the sea. Yum. I wonder if this could give different results, actually. I've definitely seen this one before, and obviously it's not very useful. So maybe I'll give this option just a few more tries, just out of curiosity. So, right, port report. Dangerous training. Oh, maybe I've seen this one before as well. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. Yeah, I've definitely seen this before. Just can't shake the habit of scrolling down the list. I've done that so many times at this point, I guess. Probably hundreds of times. Let's see, exotic refuse. Meh. What's up? It's impossible to remember. Even when I literally just talked about it. Whatever. Nope. More dangerous training. Load game. Don't scroll. Jeez. I mean, one more time. Come on. Give me something else. Nope. No such luck. Maybe those are the two options. Maybe there is something much rarer that could happen, but whatever. Provisions for the Feast of Saint Neot. I mean, if the other option just is completely useless either way, I might as well use this one, which I don't think I've seen before. It gives me 1 Scintillac for 1 strange catch. I mean, I suppose that's a net gain, because a strange catch just isn't worth as much. Unless you have a specific need for it, of course, which is true for any item. At least Scintillac sells for more, so... sure, why not? A trade. Saint Neot is the patron saint of fish. Your strange catch is probably close enough. A dark-skinned, unsmiling sister hands you a coffer. Gathered by our bravest sisters, she says, before she lets you take it. It's a long dive to the reefs. The rocks are sharp. The currents are strong. Sometimes there are monsters. Chainmail whispers under her habit. Okay, I mean, I know where to get a lot more Scintillac a lot more easily, but whatever. Offer a gift. I mean, not that I really need to reduce terror, but I guess I might as well. The sisterhood respects 2 things: unswerving decades of fidelity to a holy secret purpose, and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. Sure. A narrow hospitality. The muscular prioress inspects your trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them, that evening. And you do. On black laverbread and overcooked cavern trout. Among fierce women with spiked rosaries. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe, but at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strabismus sings in a rich, deep voice, like a stolen sunset, about the hills of her homeland far above. Firelight flickers on the faces of your crew. Okay, hunger has gone, that's nice. Lost 10 terror. Gain a memory of distant shores. Stone's attention, ooh. Wait. Stone's attention? Was it? Oh, it was Salt's attention that was, had something to do with the Carnelian exile? I'll have to double check right now. But yeah, I don't think it was Stone's attention. Anyway, yeah, cool. At least that was a rather interesting little episode. Nope. Never mind, it was not her. Who was it then? Was it you? Nope. Was it you? I don't think so. Invited to dine with me. Wait. This option wasn't here last time, was it? I only remember the hearts increase and being able to proposition. Okay. Well, let's do that then, I suppose. A jubilant dinner. The survivor still struggles with human language, but its shyness for now is gone. It gestures widely with the fork. Not long ago it was embarrassed to pick up a fork. It speaks of its plans to visit Flute Street below London, where its relatives dwell, to bring them gifts of knowledge which will erase its crimes. It tells you stories of travel through the void on the vast shelled black back of a messenger thing. It shares jokes from its spawn world, Exile. Oh, okay. That's a term the principals had mentioned. None of the jokes make any sense, but they linger on the surface of your thought, like graffiti scrawled in a language you knew when you were young. Interesting. And that was a free searing enigma, basically. Well, in exchange for a strange catch. Huh. What do you know? And is that option still there? No. Now it's definitely gone. Okay, for her, there's no further option. For you, there are a bunch of options, but not that one. Who else? Nothing. Whoops. Who else did I check recently? Well, I checked all of you guys. Am I crazy? Wasn't there? Oh, certainly wasn't her. Or him. Am I... Where did I see that option? Not long ago at all. Certainly not with you. Here's a question about your current destination. Do you think we'll pass near Khan's heart sometime soon? Oh, right, we're not quite done with his questline, are we? Honestly, I'd completely forget where we even are, what we did for him last time. Let's do that then, I guess. My business there should not take long. I only need to retrieve an old recipe book, okay? He twiddles a loose bandage and nervously. It contains certain formulae and distillations I will need for the feast. Yes, he is an exceptional chef, but a poor liar. Intriguing. Khan's heart then, okay. Sure. I guess it's worth talking to everyone every now and then. Scrimshaw Chronicler, right. You're with us, but we cannot even talk to you. The brisk campaigner, who we've also picked up at some point, and there just doesn't seem to be anything to do with her. I think we had dinner with her when we first picked her up, and that's it. Yeah, see, likewise with you. No idea if there's anything more to do with you. And with you... Talking about storms. Yeah, we tried this, and that did not end well, which, you know, is kind of understandable. Should we try to basically, I don't know, get rid of her here? I don't know if that's really in her best interest. It might also not actually work. I mean, we suggest. That doesn't mean that it's gonna happen that way. But I don't really need her as an officer. So maybe? A wary welcome. The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes down to inspect the potential novice. They speak together quietly. The prioress bellows with laughter to the scarred sister's obvious discomfort. At last they return. They've agreed to give me a chance, the sister says nervously, if I can learn to fight. Thank you for bringing me here. I mean, is this really what you want, though? It might be what I want. Goodbye, and take this. I won't need it anymore. It's a porcelain flute decorated with a design of flowing grasses. Carnate work. The sister, you think, is close to tears behind her bandages. She embraces you briefly, and the convent door closes behind her. I don't know. I have a bit of a bad feeling about this, but then again, I mean, these sisters are not the nicest company, you know. But maybe she can find a new home here, of sorts. She definitely wouldn't have been very happy aboard my ship, right? So let's just pretend that this is maybe for the best. Anyway, appropriate texts. What kind of beast can be conjured with these racy volumes? Perfect. There must be music too, and fire, and a promise. We can take care of those. We begin at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sevens are important. In the abbey courtyard, the sisters are heaping up driftwood for a fire. The adventuress claps a hand on your shoulder. That gives me, what, 12 hours? Come on, let's go back to the ship. I don't want to spend my last 12 hours in this hole. She's flushed, eyes bright, mouth tight. Okay. The last night. Record her memories of her travels. Record her memoirs about her homeland. Spar with her. She's as deadly as anyone on the ship, and tonight she won't hold back. The last night suggests you share a bed. What? I need to have the brisk campaigner? Perhaps it'll bring her luck. Perhaps it'll bring you both luck. Oh no, now I wish I had saved. Wait. If I say perhaps not. Wait. We speak to her again. Okay, these options are still there. Good. That gives me a chance to check them all out. And it's gonna keep happening. It's fine. Speak to her. Record her memories of her travels. She's crossed the undersea a dozen times, and many of her crewmates are dead. This is the last chance to preserve those stories. The Presbyterate extends deep under the Elder Continent. Deep into the Elder Continent. Outsiders are not often permitted within its borders. What will she share? I mean, technically this would be of interest to us because we're planning to kind of invade that place and steal their immortality secret. I doubt, though, that this is actually going to connect to that particular main quest. Spar with her or suggest you share a bed, but what does it have to do with a brisk campaigner? I'm just very intrigued by this option. I wouldn't normally pick that, I guess. Oh, sorry, I've had a better offer. Someone else who understands death. If anyone can bring me luck, it's her. Oh, okay. Maybe that's for the better. A rap on the door. It's the brisk campaigner. She glances archly at you. Back by midnight, the adventuress says with a grin. We can talk then. She's back just after midnight. She sought comfort with the campaigner, and tomorrow she'll fight the sister's adversary at Abbey Rock. Oh, okay. And we still get these options. I mean, I'm gonna have to ask about her homeland just out of curiosity. The Kingdom of Life. Each presbyter is different, but each takes the identity of the last. Yeah, we had heard that. Presbyters never truly die, even after 1,000 years. At their deaths, they give up their names to join the college who live nameless. The rebels who serve the Thief of Faces, they live faceless. I'm no friend to the college, you know that, but they have served our realm well. They're just... It's true, or they are just? It's true, we eat the flesh of the beasts we hunt, as do you. But we will kill nothing that flies. The story is that they carry the airs of the garden, that permit us to live forever. But I think it's sentiment. I think the mountain dreams of flight. She speaks casually, but now and then a tear crosses the sharp planes of her face to fall unnoticed into the dark. Okay. She's ready, but can we maybe talk a bit more? Gain pages and a secret. Okay. Wait. I have business in the Abbey. Stop messing about, Captain. Do I really want to try the other options? I mean, this one was interesting, I guess. It gave us pages, which is nice. I can't otherwise increase that, so I suppose that's maybe not the worst option. Yeah, just, you know, I saved specifically to check out the other options, or every option. So, would be silly not to at this point. Sure, memoirs, memories of her travels. Sailor's Tales. A ship of lights, beautiful as a palace, until we heard the screams across the water. The heptacheer rose like a moon, fingers flexing huge as rowboats, the rats singing the hymns of their ancestors until they sank one by one. When the way to the Ragged Crow opened, and we went up the stairs together to the light, the days before the dawn machine, when the passage was calm and dark. Your pen flies across the page. She talks endlessly, emotionlessly, staring into the dark. She doesn't look at you once. Okay, that gives me mirrors and Z-stories. Obviously mirrors not quite as important. Also, this is less of a story, I guess. Just, you know, a bunch of random keywords that aren't really elaborated upon. I mean, interesting to hear about the days before the dawn machine. Before there was a day and night, or just light. I don't know. Is there even a day and night cycle, or is the dawn machine just creating constant, well, twilight, constant dawn? Maybe. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like, doesn't it? Either way, before, you know, in the days before, in the days while the Undersea was still just dark all the time. Which is interesting. Don't want to watch. No. We have one more option to check for the sake of completeness. Let's just spar with her. I mean, sure. Hard lessons. I learned this in the Corsairs Forest. That's how I got the scar. I learned this from an Iremi riddle fisher who turned cannibal. That's when I started collecting riddles. This, nearly. I picked up from the pirate poet herself. Really, well, I have quite a bit of experience with her, although I guess not in hand-to-hand combat. No, we don't have time to talk about that. And this, you didn't see it coming, did you? Is all my own. By the end, you're both bruised and aching. I can't tell, she remarks, what this might have done to my chances. Perhaps I should just have got a good night's sleep. Yeah, maybe. Well, and as expected, I suppose, that increases iron. Which, you know, it's also nice, but no, I think I like the Homeland option the best. Plus, I guess we'll have her spend a night with the campaigner, for what it's worth. So, yeah, kind of load one final time. Oh, that being said, well, okay, now we're gonna pick these options again. There, sorry, it's fine. Homeland for, you know, role-playing reasons, I guess, because our captain would be most interested in that because of her ambition, and the pages are also a nice bonus. And now we have these options. Trade supplies, okay, that's all still the same, but yeah. Don't watch. The fire is lit, the smoke of printed love stories rises into the dark. The sisters chant in a language older than London. They play a wistful, halting music on harps and lyres. The adventuress has had her uniform ironed. Even her buttons are polished. Her knife is ready in her left hand, and her pistol is in her right. Far above, in the deep night of the Neath, something briefly occludes the light of the false stars. Go back to the ship, she says abruptly. I don't want you to see me die, please. I mean, she might win. Isn't that an option? Insist someone should bear witness, or perhaps someone is just curious, or doesn't quite trust her even now. I don't know whether I should trust or distrust her, honestly. I really don't remember if we have any reason to distrust her. But most importantly, of course, I am curious to watch. I mean, it's her wish that we don't. So, okay, manual save. You know the drill. We should honor her wish, I think. But nothing that flies. The light of the fire turns ice blue, roars to greater brightness. The adventuress turns her back on you. She readies her knife and her pistol. I once swore, she remarks, to kill nothing that flies. I hope I break that oath. They will be her last words. A piece of star-specked night falls shrieking from the roof. The bonfire is quenched in an instant, but a gout of flame from the pistol punctures the dark. Once, again. The night is screaming now, deep, rending cries that are almost words. The scent of ice and ozone is overpowering. You reach out a hand blindly. The darkness deepens, but the sister takes hold of your shoulder. Stay away, she hisses. The adventuress cries out. So does the night. This last shriek squeezes your skull and rakes your brain and tears the words from your throat. It cracks the cobblestones of the abbey yard. In the flames of a final shot, you glimpse a crested wave of night rearing above the adventuress. Its wings are the sky. Its horns and veins blaze with scars. It strikes, it convulses, it whirls, and it's gone. Your eyes are hazed with frost, but as it rises, you're quite certain it lurches to the side, as if one of its wings had suffered a blow. On the cracked cobbles at your feet lies the adventuress, dead eyes staring. Beside her lies her pistol, silver-chased, drenched in black blood. As you watch, the blood wisps in choking vapors from the metal, leaving it stained dark as the sea. You watched her die in combat against the sister's adversary. And she's gone, of course. Gained 20 terror from that. Yep. Another searing enigma. These are just a dime a dozen, suddenly. Gained a secret and an outlandish artifact. Okay. I mean, the artifact is okay. Secret is okay. Enigma is also okay. These are not worth... They aren't ever worth as much as I think they are. But they can be pretty useful. 20 terror is obviously not great, but also not a big deal. And yeah, I don't know. Now I'm just curious, of course, to see if honoring her wish is somehow rewards us more. I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't want us to watch. The sisters are all watching, so, you know, there's that. Don't watch. The fire is lit. The smoke of printed love stories rises into the dark. The sisters chant in a language older than London. They play wistful, halting music on harps and lyres. The adventuress has had her uniform ironed, even the buttons are polished. Her knife is ready in her left hand and her pistol in her right. Far above, in the deep night of the neath, something briefly occludes the light of the false stars. Go back to the ship, she says above. Oh, that's literally the same paragraph as before, isn't it? I don't want you to see me die, please. An ending. From the deck, you see the light of the fire turn ice blue, roar to greater brightness, and fail as night falls from the roof. A shot, another. Shrieks like the tearing of sheet metal, like the fission of thought. A terrible silence. One final, furious shriek. The glass in the bridge windows cracks like ice. Abbey Rock is silent. The prioress arrives a half hour later. Her eyes are shining. She scarred it, she says delightedly. Oh, how she scarred it. We'll lay her to rest in our own crypt. We'll write her name on our wall. The next novice who joins us will be named for her. Oh, maybe we should have delivered the sister after this. Obviously, it wouldn't have made a difference. She scarred it. Thank you. And she wanted you to have this. It's her pistol, silver-chased, drenched in black and stinging blood. As you watch, the blood wisps in choking vapor from the metal, leaving it stained dark as the sea. Okay. And because we didn't watch, we didn't gain the terror or the secret. Still gained the artifact. So no searing enigma, no secret. I mean, I guess I can live with that, but honestly, this is not nearly as exciting. But canonically, we did honor her wish, right? And just for our own curiosity, we know what the other outcome would have been. So yeah, I guess I'll take this. And that's that now. Can't visit the The scarred sister. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. And looking at the recording time, I guess it's also gonna be it for the episode. I suppose I'll have to replace my gunnery officer real quick. Well, gonna go for her. Him? Her? I guess it's this person was supposed to be ambiguous, right? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know what we lost in terms of stats. I guess we lost some veils. Yeah, we were up to 70, right? I went up to 70. We might have, yeah, I think we have a bit more iron now and a bit less veils. So, you know, that's fine, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was it worth allowing the officer, a pretty decent officer, to just kill herself for what little we got out of it? Not really, but we concluded her storyline, and, you know, that's worth something. Plus, you know, if we lost a little bit in terms of just stats, you know, it's not going to make any kind of difference, so that's fine. Yeah, running a bit low on supplies, but we should absolutely be fine for the trip back to London, which I guess I might just undertake off camera, and we'll resume from there next time. And yeah, as I outlined, from there we're going to probably just make a relatively short trip up via, you know, to the Undercrow via Gatorsmorn, see if we can, well, find the Pirate Poet again, see if we can hopefully conclude the quest with the Almost Dead Men. Possibly recruit him for the 7, that would be nice. And yeah, then return and prepare for the next grander adventure and exploration trip. So yeah, anyway, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.